Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Congratulations, graduate of 2023. Mwah.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty.
If you could remain
Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling seas. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun, our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Good afternoon. I'm sorry. Let's try that again. We are here to graduate 103 African American Baltimore City students. The least that we could do is make some noise for them. So let's try that again. Good afternoon. My name is Mr. Dunson, and these are my babies. It is my pleasure to introduce our mayor of Baltimore City, Mayor Brandon Scott.
Good afternoon. We are here to celebrate today. Thank you, parents, teachers, staff, but most importantly, the fabulous class of 2023 from Green Street Academy. I think y'all all know by now there's some people that like to follow me around town and ask me about young people, but they didn't follow me here today. Class of 23, I want to say congratulations, but also thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you for believing in yourself and pushing through whatever adversity came your way to make it to this point. This is your day. What you have achieved is an exceptional accomplishment that no one can take away from you, and I am proud of each and every one of you. Class of 23, I want you to hear this before I take my seat. Your potential is limitless, but whether you reach it is totally up to you, because only you can keep you from your greatness. The only question that remains after you walk out of Coppin State with that diploma today is if you will have the courage to reach your potential. The immortal Muhammad Ali once said, "He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life." Class of 23, I want you to take risk. Class of 23, I want you to fail. Class of 23, I want you to challenge yourselves and challenge each other to be better so that Baltimore can be better. Because I know that once you achieve the best version of yourself, we all will have to achieve the best version of ourselves. Congratulations, class of 23. I can't wait to see you take the world by storm. And for you to show the world what young people Baltimore are truly made of, and that is eternal greatness. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Congratulations, City Schools class of 2023. Words really can't describe just how proud I am of each and every one of you. I also want to thank and congratulate your families and community members, as well as school leaders, staff, and teachers who have worked alongside you and supported you in reaching this very important day. It's your hard work and perseverance that's enabled you to overcome all of the obstacles. In fact, you persisted when many others would have quit, and you put in the long hours of hard work to achieve your goals. It's actually this work ethic that will bring continued success throughout your lives. Whether you continue in school, strike out into the workforce, or both, you have demonstrated the fortitude, the commitment to excellence, and the resilience that you will need to achieve your goals. There will, of course, be times when you'll feel defeated. And during those times, I'd like for you to remember these words from Maya Angelou. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, how you can still come out of it. My heartfelt congratulations, class of 2023. All of Baltimore City is cheering for you and your families, and on behalf of everyone in City Schools, congratulations.
Please welcome to the stage the best principal in Baltimore City Public Schools, Mr. Timothy Gordon, for the principal's address.
So good afternoon, families. Good afternoon, Green Street Academy staff. And most importantly, good afternoon to our graduates. Today is such an exciting day for me. Your class is so special, and Dr. Santelises and Mayor Scott hit on this a little bit, but you started your high school career with us 4 years ago. And anyone in this room knows that experienced this. High school, that transition to high school is very difficult. And so you were able to go through that, and during that time, we hit a pandemic where we had to reinvent how we taught. You had to reinvent how you learned from home without your support network, and yet you showed perseverance, one of our core values. You pushed through, and you made it to this day today. So I am so very, very proud of every single one of you. We have a graduate in this group here. I'll just give one example who we didn't talk for a year. I got a text message early in the fall this year that said, Mr. Gordon, I want to come back. I want to graduate. What can we do? Here are my circumstances. And he's sitting in the front row today, and I'm just so, so proud. I'm so proud of him, and I'm so proud of everyone else in this class because that's the spirit of this class. I just want to leave you with a few words as you move on into your next journey, right? We call this commencement because it's not the end. It's actually the beginning. It's the beginning of the rest of your life. You can reinvent who you are. You can be whoever you want to be, and you can chase any dream you have. So I want you to remember, no matter what, as you go chase your dreams out there, remember success is not final and failure is not fatal, right? And what do I mean by that? Success is not final because once you succeed, you need to keep fighting to continue to succeed. It's actually even harder at times, but keep fighting to be the best person, the best version of yourself. And failure isn't fatal. And what I mean by that is every single one of us in this auditorium has failed before, right? It's what you do with that failure. Failure is just feedback. So failure is difficulty and it's feedback that you can take and learn from that. So please remember the lessons you learned during the pandemic, how you reinvented how you learned, and take those lessons with you for the rest of your life. I am so proud of every single one of you, and congratulations again.
Please welcome to the stage the valedictorian of the class of 2023, Miss Michaela Crawford.
Good afternoon, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, friends, family, and my fellow graduates. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives, a moment where we have eagerly anticipated and relentlessly worked towards. We stand here as the 2023 graduating class of Green Street Academy, ready to embark on a new chapter filled with endless possibilities. It is with great honor and humility that I stand before you as your valedictorian, representing brilliance and potential that resides within all of us. This year has come to an end quicker than we imagined. The anxiousness, complaining, and grumbling of wanting the school year to be over has finally arrived. No more of Mr. Dunstan busting into our classrooms with the joke of the day or to threaten us to play with something safer. No more of Ms. Crawford coming for our low vibrational answers at our big age. No more witnessing Ms. Sykes laughing for 5 minutes straight at absolutely nothing. No more clusters of emails from Ms. Clark about the next deadline or Ms. Vincent telling us to stay safe and make good choices. Looking back on the journey we have undertaken, we are reminded of the countless challenges we have overcome today and the teachers who supported us. From nervous excitement of our first day as freshmen to bittersweet farewells of today, we have grown not only in knowledge but also in character. We have experienced triumphs and setbacks, moments of happiness and times of frustration. However, it is through these trials that we have discovered our true strength and learned the invaluable lesson of determination and perseverance. Throughout the last 4 years, Green Street Academy has been a transformative experience. Within these walls, we have formed lifelong friendships, nurtured our passions, and discovered our unique voices. Let's take time to acknowledge ourselves. We did it. It wasn't easy, but we got it done. As we prepare to embark on the next phase of our lives, let us not forget the significance of this moment. We are the generation that holds the power to shape the future, to challenge the status quo, and to create lasting change. Regardless of how many miles we are from each other, or various schools we attend, remember the community that we've built here and cherish it forever. The bond that we've established and the family we've created, let it lead the charge of your success. In closing, my fellow graduates, I want to remind you that true success lies in your ability to lead lives of purpose, to find joy in your journey, and to embrace the lessons that failures teach us. As we step into the unknown, let us hold onto these memories we have made, the friendships we have created, and experiences we have shaped that has shaped us today into the remarkable individuals we are. In the words of Michael Alter, the bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. We all may be in our own plane, but the sky is big enough for all of us to fly together. So let us course through this bumpy journey together as a family. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage the salutatorian of the class of 2023, Miss Adriana Coe.
Oh my God. How y'all doing? Okay. Just over here. Good afternoon, family, friends, and graduates. My name is Adriana Coe, and I'm honored to stand before you all today as your class of 2023 salutatorian. To start, I would like to thank our parents, families, and each and every Green Street staff member who has supported the class of 2023 journey. Many of you have been a part of our village since we have been in middle school, and without your love and support, we could have not made it this far. Being said, I would like to give a special thanks to a specific individual who has held our hands in this entire journey. This individual has left a lasting impact on us all. From starting our mornings early with a loud good morning and scouting us to play with something safer, you have been the light that has guided us and the school dad we never wanted. If 2023 could stand up for me. Thank you. Class of 2023, let's take a moment to thank Mr. Dunson. Thank you for always having our backs. We thank you, we appreciate you, and we love you. Thank you. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. Now, class of 2023, where do I begin? As we enter our new journey of life, we close off this chapter of high school today. After this day, your story may look different from mine or your peers sitting next to you. The importance is how you handle the journey of your story. Our Green Street Academy Village has prepared us, and now it is time to put in the work all that we have learned. 6 years ago, I would have never imagined myself delivering a speech to my fellow peers as we graduate. As I stand before you, the only significant thought that comes to mind is how proud I am of everyone here today. We did it. Class of 2023, as dysfunctional of our family we are, our community we built compares to no other. May our core values of scholarship, integrity, perseverance, citizenship, and sustainability drive our success and the mark we leave on this world. Today we stand and grace the stage with knowledge and the skills to shape change. In AP Literature this year, Ms. Crawford started our semester with the book Parable of the Sower, a dystopian novel written by Octavia Butler. In the novel, the protagonist, Lauren, faces multiple obstacles as she attempts to survive in a changing society. As she navigates her new normal, Lauren teaches humanity the power and the importance of embracing change. Although Lauren is a fictional character, her story reminds me to encourage you all of being fearless and adaptable. We have no idea where our journey will take us. However, being resilient to the unknown is what ultimately empowers us to take risks and leave long-lasting impacts on everything we encounter. Class of 2023, may our journey continue to push us as lifelong learners and perfect our crafts, talents, and skills and gain the success we deserve. Green Street has been our home for years, and although it's time to say farewell, we may never forget the amazing things our village has poured into us. May we continue to make not only our family, friends, and teachers and Green Street community proud, but also the person you see in the mirror daily. Finally, to the Green Street teachers, staff, and community, thank you for everything you have done for my peers and I. Words can never express our gratitude. And to the class of 2023, Congratulations to you all for reaching a milestone in your life. May you all lead with integrity and remain committed to your craft. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage the Vice Principal of Green Street Academy High School, Ms. Peel, who will introduce our keynote speaker.
Delegate Marlon Ampry represents the 40th District, where we are now, and serves in the House of Delegates, where he represents West Baltimore. He serves on the Economic Matters Committee. He is a Deputy Majority Whip and serves as the Treasurer for the Legislative Black Caucus, the largest caucus of its kind in the nation. Delegate Ampry was most recently named to the top 36 under 36 by the Maryland Democratic Party. Delegate Ampry is a corporate attorney at Rosenberg Martin Greenberg LLP, where he advises multi-million-dollar companies. Delegate Ampry holds a bachelor from the University of Maryland College Park, a master's from George Mason University, and a Juris Doctorate from the University of Pennsylvania. Prior to attending law school, the delegate was an elementary and middle school teacher and taught right here in the 40th District. He is a proud fourth-generation Baltimorean who believes Baltimore's brightest days are ahead. When he isn't working with Governor Moore, Speaker Jones, or Mayor Scott on groundbreaking legislation or helping clients grow their business, he is spending precious time with his greatest accomplishment, his beautiful wife, Normandy, and daughter, Amara. Please welcome to the stage Delegate Marlon Ampry.
Thank you so much. I first want to thank Green Street Academy administration and staff. Thank you so much for having me this afternoon. It's really an honor to always get the opportunity to talk in front of our future. I want to take this time to quickly thank the teachers and staff. You all have had a rough go at it over these past 4 years as well. I want to thank you all for the hard work that you all have made this day possible for our students. If we can give teachers and staff another round of applause for all that they do. Yeah, you can get a little louder than that. You can get a little louder than that. The next group I want to thank is the village, the parents, the grandparents, the uncles, the aunts, the cousins, the siblings, the neighbors, the ministers, everyone who is a member of this village that saw these kids to this day. Thank you all so much. Give yourselves another round of applause. I know I stand between your evening plans, parties, celebrations, gifts, some money you're about to get, spend, and hopefully save. So I'll do my best to be brief, which is very hard for us politicians. First, I want to just commend the class of 2023. You all have been through some amazing circumstances over these past 4 years, unlike any group of high school graduates I've ever seen in my lifetime. So give yourselves a round of applause. You all have been through a pandemic, virtual learning, a racial reckoning, several historic elections and tragic events after that. Y'all remember all those cicadas that took over Maryland for a few months? Y'all had to go through that. We have an ongoing war and tons of other things that have happened in your personal lives. But you all have made it to this day. You all have the grit and resiliency to do anything you want, so I commend you for your amazing work to get to this day. Now today I was challenged with giving you all some advice, and I wanted to make sure the advice was real. I know sometimes you come to these commencement speeches and they give you these lofty, idealistic forms of advice, but I want to give you some real advice. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I want to ensure the advice I give you actually helps and can be applied starting today. The first thing I need to do is dispel a bit of a bad advice that was given to me years ago. It might even be given to me by my high school graduation speaker. I believe the saying is, you've probably heard it, if you find and do what you love, you'll never work another day in your life. Unfortunately, that's not true. There will be work. Now, if you love the field or if you are passionate about it, you may enjoy it more and feel inspired, but you're going to work. Just ask your teachers. They love y'all, and they do what is best, but believe me, you all made them work. And parents, families, I know you all love your kids, but guarantee the day you all were born, you put them to work. Now, the better advice, I believe, is find something you love Become committed and be consistent to make the work better, more efficient, and to be the most successful at what you do. See, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an attorney and politician, and I have the two dream jobs that I love, but I still work 10 to 12 hours a day, and when I'm in legislative session, it can be up to 14 to 16 hours a day. So no matter how much I love the policy or the clients I'm working for, every day I'm not always motivated, but it's my commitment to the work and my level of consistency that allows me to keep going and see success. You see, commitment and consistency will take you further than your love or just your passion for anything. Commitment will be tough, but commitment means you are locked in on a goal and determined to see it through. Commitment often means sacrifice. It may mean you have to cut some people off. It may mean you have to let go of some activities you used to do in order for you to hone in on your craft and to hone in on what you love. When I went to law school, I was blessed and fortunate to go to a prestigious Ivy League law school. It was going to be tough. I even had to have a sit down with my parents and family and friends and say, hey, these next 3.5 years, I'm going to be MIA. I'm going to be locked in and focused on what I have to do to achieve my dreams. And because of that focus and that ability to stay locked in, they understood, but now I'm in a position to take care of my family like I never thought I'd be able to at this age in my life. But it was that commitment. So find something you love and you're passionate about and remain committed, locked in. And if that means that you have to let some things go, let some things go. But know that it'll all come back to you and it'll all be worth it with those sacrifices. Your passion will create commitment, but your consistency is where you're going to get your success. And I want to give you just some tools on how you can create that consistency in order to be successful. The most important ability that I've found is availability. And being consistent is just that. And you all have done that already. Show up every day, be on time, be persistent, be on point. That's the first thing you have to do. Just be available, show up. Most of the skills of consistency are in you. It's just the time you use them at the next level. All those assignments that you've had, daily due dates, all the homework you've been getting up to this point, just to a few days ago maybe, are building the consistency that you need. I remember when I was ready to leave high school, I was like, man, I'm going to college, I'm going to have a job. I ain't got to get up at 7 o'clock to go to school. I don't even have classes every day. I thought life was going to be easier. But the consistency is about still showing up and creating these good habits that will take you into your next phase of your life. Develop daily good routines and habits that ensure that you stay on course. I'm telling you, it's the consistency and showing up every day that's going to take you far. The next thing I want to give you advice on that really helped me in my life is finding someone that can hold you accountable and someone that you can hold accountable. Someone that can check you and you can also check them. It has to go both ways. When I was in college, I remember I was going through some classes and I saw the same guy in like 3 or 4 of my classes. I was like, hey man, we got like 5 classes together. We got to make sure we exchange information so we can share notes and do things like that. This young man became my best friend, is the godfather of my daughter. But when we were in college, we focused on sharing our goals, sharing our dreams, and we kept each other in check. He would tell me, hey, Marlon, man, you've been going hard these past few weekends, man. I need you to stay locked in, man. We got to achieve our goals. And I would tell him, hey, man, you're a little whipped with old girl. You need to chill out, man. You need to focus on what we came here to do, was achieve our goals of going to law school one day. And we kept each other in check our entire lives. And now he's a partner at the largest law firm in the state of Maryland. And here I am as a delegate and a lawyer doing my dream. But it was the accountability we had for each other. And some of you all might find that you already might have that accountability partner. It might be the person sitting next to you right now. It could be a friend that you're going to school with, a friend that you're going to the workforce with. But find that person that you can check and that they can check you. The next thing that can help you become more consistent is finding a mentor. I wish I had found a mentor for my professions a lot sooner. So I'm giving you the advice now. Find someone who's older than you, who's amazing at the craft that you want to pursue, and tell them, hey, I want you to be my mentor. I want you to give me the advice that I need to be successful. And make sure that that person is able to impart into your life and that you're able to follow them as you go forward. The last thing I want to leave you with, as you grow and measure your accomplishments, measure your success based on progress, not perfection. Do not, and I repeat, do not focus on what you can't do now or what you don't have now. Focus on what you couldn't do then and what you didn't have back then and where you are now. That's going to give you the drive and assurance to make sure that you can keep going. Give yourself grace and be thankful for each milestone you hit in this journey called life. I've been a delegate for about 3 years now. In my first year, I only passed I think one or two bills. And there were people in the legislature that were passing 18 laws individually. And at first I was like, man, I'm a failure. If they passed 18, I only passed 2. But then I started measuring my success based on my progress. The next year I passed 5, and this past year I passed 10. And I no longer worry about how much someone else is passing. I'm measuring my success on my terms. So measure your success on your terms. Calculate where you want to be and pat yourself on the back for every single thing that you achieve that you didn't achieve yesterday. And remember that you can keep going if you only measure the progress and just don't focus on it has to be perfect or I have to be like someone else. Focus on yourself. I've learned I get to determine what success is for me, and I get to set my own goals and measure them. Please do the same and give others grace as they march towards their success. Class of 2023, you all have the resilience and ability to do whatever you want. Please make sure you remain committed to a cause, be consistent in your work, and use your progress as the primary metric of your own success. I know you all will go far. I want to extend another congratulations and thank you all so much for having me today.
Class of 2023, are you ready? Parents, family members, friends, are you ready? It's that time, y'all. Please welcome back to the stage Principal Gordon for the recommendation of the class.
So now it's time to get to work here. In recognition of the records and achievements of the students of this class, and by the virtue and authority vested in me as the principal of Green Street Academy, I certify that these students have met graduation requirements of both Baltimore City Public Schools and the Maryland State Department of Education. I take pleasure in recommending to you the graduating class of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting Commissioner Kenyatta Bey, who will come up and accept the class.
Acknowledging the certification and the recommendation by the principal and by the authority vested in me as a commissioner of the Baltimore City School Board, I take great pleasure in presenting to you the graduating class of 2023. For the conferring of diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Vernon Reed, Commissioner of the Baltimore City School Board.
In recognition of these graduates, the recommendation of the principal, the acknowledgement of my fellow commissioner, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as a commissioner of Baltimore City School Board, I take the pleasure in accepting the graduating class of 2023 for conferring of high school diplomas. Congratulations.
Jonathan Atkinson. London Avery. Michael Bagley. Deanna Baker. Malaysia Bowen. Cayman Branch. Destiny Brown. Dorian Brown. Kamari Brown. Keyshawn Brown. Dejanay Bryant. Kyron Butts. David Bird. Kanaya Campbell. Shane Raya Chase. Adriana Cole. Kendall Conyers. Anisha Cox. Caleb Crandall. Michaela Crawford. Bobby Darby. Freddie Dawson. Cheyenne Day. Arnie Draper. Sydney Eaton. Shamira Elliott. Kevon Fair. Shireen Bachwison. Demia Finley. Tyren Forbes. Deontay Foster. Marcel Fulton. Tyon Gilmore. Javier Gomez. Lily Goodman. Courtney Gosnell. Candice Good. Daniel Griffin. Deshaun Griffin. Darian Hall. Tyree Harris. Marlando Henson. William Holmes. Carlos Howard. Janiyah Hubert. Kiana Hughes. Julie Ingram. Craig Johnson. Hakeem Johnson. Monet Johnson. Tyree Johnson. Anaya Jones. Tiana Jones. DeMarco King. Ayera Lee. Sanaa Lee. DeMonte Lithicum. Kanice Mack. Tajay McKinnon. Kamari Malloy. Kamonte Martin. Christian Martin. Naquan McMorris. Tyree McNeil. Isaiah Miller. Dwayne Moore. Tyon Morris Weaver. Emmanuel Mosby. Michael Oglesby. Stephanie Peterson. Alan Pineda. Destiny Pope. Anira Randall. Omar Rhodes. Christopher Rich. Curtis Rich. Deanna Richardson. Makai Richburg Young. Shania Robinson. Deshaun Russell. Kevin Samuel. Amaya Scott. Keon Scott. Elena Shaw Cotman. Sade Sims. Danae Smith. Haley Smith. Josiah Smith. Shania Smith. Damon Spencer. Inasha Stiff. Michael Fikes. Dante Taylor. Santee Taylor. Kayla Thomas. Jayla Thornton. Tamira Burtz. Jalen Walker. Jamal Washington. Darian Wesley. Breasia Williams. Michael Young.
So y'all better get up off your feet. I can't hear you. Y'all better get up off your feet. All right, all right, all right. We doing real good on time. Thank you, thank you. So, graduates, please have a seat. So as we close out our ceremony today, class of 2023, remember, always follow your dreams as they will lead you where you were meant to be. Green Street Academy, class of 2023, please stand. You may now turn your tassels right to left. Have a seat. Have a seat. Two more things and then we wrapping it up. Class of 2023. If you look underneath your seats, you will see a gift. Please make sure that you take it with you. As graduates of Green Street Academy, you are now a part of our alumni. So let me tell you what that means. What that means is when you in your dorm room and you're not sure how to start your essay, you pick up the phone and you call somebody from Green Street. If you need a job or you just need to feel loved, you come back home to Green Street. We love you. Y'all already know I love you. Families, we ask that you stay seated until the graduate recession ends.